think marine conservation zones, marine conservation areas in an area like the southwest are the perfect part of what I think of as an equation. And this great equation of taking personal experiences and putting them into a global perspective. You know, I travel a lot and see a lot of, global issues, particularly in the oceans, that I think people should care about. That we overfish, that we pollute it, that there's too many people on the planet, and our wastes go in the sea, all these big issues. But how do you put that into a personal and local perspective? And the way to do that is to have these marine protected areas, marine conservation zones, in areas that people can feel and touch. And I'm really energised by the Finding Sanctuary approach, because I was just in there, and it's brilliant, because you sit at these tables where people have got really good questions. I sent this information in, where is it now? It's the approach. Anything other than this kind of descended from above regulations,
Finding Sanctuary is a project that's working with local people to plan new marine conservation zones for the southwest. It's involving a whole range of stakeholders, from divers to scientists to fishermen to recreational users, to make sure that everybody who uses the sea gets to have a say in where these marine conservation zones should go.
I will be representing the concerns of the Marine Conservation Society. We need a coherent network of conservation zones. Marine conservation zones which are set up based on good science, and where there are the possibilities of having multiple sites to choose from, some of which may impact on other people's activities, we can choose the most rational sites within that.
My role is to represent the interests of divers as a group. We have got a unique ability, we can actually see what's there, which most sea users don't have. Certainly enhance the species, because one of the thrills of diving is where you dive a site and you've got so many different species of fish and other animals, and you're just going from one to another going, wow, look, wow, have you seen that? And something like a marine conservation zone has got to make that much, much better. In touch with the people who are going to be coming around and talking to your groups. Really get involved, because the more we know, then the better the zones are going to be, and in the end the more divers will benefit.
Marine conservation zones could restrict people's activities, so what we want to make sure is that they protect the species and habitats that need to be protected, but in doing so we minimise any impacts to people's activities.
I'm representing the leisure boating industry, sailing, motorboating, down to dinghy sailing, kayaking, canoeing. Join in, try and take a part in it, and if you possibly can give any information, if you can help decide what happens where, that would be a good thing.
So what we've done is we've brought together a whole range of stakeholders onto our steering group, which sits at a regional level, and that steering group is actually the group that draws the lines on the maps and comes up with these suggestions for marine conservation zones.
I represent the fishing industry. We feel that we should have a stronger voice, and we should have more of a say where the MPAs should be sited. But yeah, MPAs, they need to be put in place, but as I say, in the right context, and not be in it to try and advise and adapt the MPAs to suit the fishing industry.
I'm representing sea angling. I think most people are really pleased that marine conservation zones are being proposed and that everyone is being involved in the process. Potentially they could be very, very good indeed if they work in the way that the literature and the organisation is proposing, with a network. Don't sit at the bar and moan about things being not what they were 20 years ago. You can do something about it. There's an excellent interactive map on the website for Finding Sanctuary. Get onto it, look at it, get involved.
Contribute to Finding Sanctuary for sure. Contribute, and I'm living proof that your voice gets heard. You know, even if you can't be at a meeting like this, when you put that stuff on the internet or put that thing on the email or call somebody, your voice gets heard and it makes an enormous difference.